Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to the Little Red Ninja allotment channel. You've caught me in between jobs at the moment. Before I crack on with today's video, which is sorting out one of my boxes of seeds, I've just come round to the allotment to pick some carrots because I've run out of carrots. So I need to pick that one there. There's actually two in there, and pick some of them on the other side of these leeks. But let's crack on with this so I can get back and start sorting out those seeds. But first of all, I'll show you what these carrots are like. So let's crack on and lift them up. Now, here we go. If you haven't seen a previous video on how to lift carrots correctly, I'm going to do a little bit of a demonstration to see what these are like. Now, what you need to do is see the top of that carrot there. What you need to do, you need to push down until the neck of the carrot is level with the soil, and that really does help with lifting the carrot intact rather than being snapped off halfway through, which I've done in the past. But since I've done this method, I've had perfectly good carrots, not snapped, not broken off, not nothing. So let's have a look, see what these are like. And these are the last of my first sowing earlier in the year. So push down and lift up, and wow, we've got twin carrots here. Not bad. The reason why they're probably together, well, they won't be once I get this little plastic collar off. So yeah, I'm quite impressed with those. So let's get on and pick the other ones. I would say probably about half a dozen that should do. So I'll come back to that in a minute and get on with the ones the other side of the leeks. Be right back. Here we go. All this I think I shall lift. So let's have a look, see what size these carrots are. I wouldn't thought they'd be the same size as the vertical pallet, but you never know. And yeah, that's quite good. That is 3/4 of the way down. Probably even to about where the plastic is at the bottom. So that's a good length. So that's one. Let's get this other one. It's been eaten at the top. Slugs. But quite impressed with the size. Yeah, I can still use that, but I'll come back when I've lifted all those, or just this corner here, just to see what they're all like, and hopefully they'll be like that one. Fingers crossed. Be right back. Well, here we go. From that little corner, got a nice little selection of carrots, and there are two varieties of carrots. I can't remember what they are at the moment because the labels have blown away, but I'm quite impressed with those. But I also thought, let's pick some leeks at the same time. So I've got 3 decent sized leeks, which I will sort out when I get back to Little Red Ninja's den and start on these seeds. Talk of the seeds, I better crack on with them. So in a minute I'll be back in the den going through the first of my many pots of seed packets. So if you're liking the video so far, why don't you smash that subscribe button and the notification bell. Keep you informed of all my videos that I upload. I try and put on informative videos for everyone and a bit of light-hearted chit chat as well that Ninja usually corresponds with. So no further ado, let's get back to the den and start sorting out these seeds. See you back there. Well, I made it back to Little Ninja's den and just going to show you what's in quite possibly that one there. All the rest I'll leave for another day, and I've got some here as well which I'll leave for another day, but mainly I shall be going through all that and showing you what I've got in there and seeing what or if there's any seeds I'm going to sow next year or even give them away. So let's crack on. There we go. I've taken them all out of there and I've sorted them into what I think is easy for me to have a look at. Probably not for you, but definitely is okay for me. One thing I didn't sow last year was the Market More cucumber, because that does go nuts when it gets going. So I'm thinking about it next year. The kohlrabi is always successful and he's great in quite a few dishes that I do, stir fry, salad, and even slow cooked meals as well. You add it in very late and it's still very crunchy. The coffee plant, which I tried earlier in the year, was absolutely useless, but I will persevere, especially with that. It's an Arabian coffee plant, as you can see, but I certainly will persevere with that one. The next lot are two varieties of beetroot, which have been very successful. Actually, that's not beetroot, is it? That's Swiss chard. Yeah, that one is very good. So I've got a fresh packet with that. Got that a few months ago, ready for growing over winter, but totally forgot about it. A whole load of carrots in there, given to me by friends and family. Yeah, quite a lot. Some I will use and some I probably won't, because I'm going to try probably 3 varieties next year, and just 3 varieties rather than about half a dozen. So yeah, looking forward to that. The old greyhound cabbage, which is a firm favourite and does quite well on my allotment. I haven't grown it for a few years, so I'm going to give it a crack next year. Tomatoes, these ones I used, as well as the tomatillo, as you can see, and the Ailsa Craig. They're ones that I used this year and quite successful, as well as the Tigerella. But I'll just go and make myself a coffee and I'll be right back. Ta-da! Hey, I'm a lot happier now I've got that coffee. Right, let's carry on. Up the top I've got in this box some French climbing beans, which are Blue Lake, and I didn't grow them this year, which is very strange because I usually grow those but wanted to try something very different. But I will be going back to those next year. Parsnip, which I will be growing in my vertical pallet. Well, one of them anyway, because the carrots were successful. So I want to try these parsnips, and hopefully they'll do exactly the same as the carrots did this year. But also cauliflower, an all year round variety, which you can sow any time of the year, and which I'll probably do over December. Zucchini, I think I will leave those for next year, because there's a lot of preparation for where you want to put the courgette plants, especially if you've got half a dozen. They take up quite a big space, and I want to re-evaluate the areas where I grow a lot of my stuff. And this is Bedfordshire Champion onion. This one was given to me by a family friend, and I found out it was out of date. And I got given this last year, and it was already out of date. So I will try it in December, start sowing them, and see if they do work. Kale underneath these parsnips, which is the Nero, which is already over the allotment in the brassica cage, and is just phenomenal, absolutely producing loads of leaves. I keep cutting them all the time, and they just keep coming back. So try that one. That one is producing a lot off of even 2 plants, enough to feed a big family. Not saying I've got a big family, but if you have a big family, grow it. Next is a load of lettuces. You got the standard red salad bowl, which is always good to me. You've got mixed spicy leaf, which I will try. Mixed leaves, they're actually better if you grow them in like a raised bed or even a couple of pots. They will produce quite a lot. How did that spring onion get in there? Spring onion I grow all the time, so no need to go on about that. Little gem costs so much better than shop bought, especially if you grow them. Oh, and another one as well, different variety. And you got salad leaves, coriander, confetti one. I didn't sow that this year. All in all, I probably forgot, but you can grow this one all year round, as well as the Redfields mustard salad leaf, as well as this one, the coriander. And also it says on the back of this lettuce that you can only grow it early part of the year, but I have found I can grow it in my polytunnel all year round. So that one will be sown again in a couple of weeks. Radicchio, which is still doing phenomenally well over the allotment, and a lettuce called Freckles. So I might try that one. I might try that one next month, or even in December. But overall, that is... Oh, hello. What have we got here? We've got sorrel as well. Sorrel, some spinach, perpetual spinach, leaf spinach, even tree spinach. And the tree spinach, believe it or not, looks like you've put glitter on the leaves when it's fully grown, which is quite a weird looking leaf, but I'm going to give that a go. And what else have we got here? We've got lemon balm, sweet marjoram, and a matador spinach as well. But all my herbs next year I'm going to be growing in pots, not in the ground, in pots. So that is, all in all, that first container. And as you can see, I've got 1, 2, 3, and I've got a bit there and a bit there. And I think I've got another big pot somewhere hanging around in Little Red Ninja's den. So quite a few things to go through, but that's in another couple of videos. But in the meantime, this is Paul saying keep well, keep safe, and keep out of the rain. And I'll see you on the next video on the Little Red Ninja Allotment channel. Bye for now. No, Ninja, I won't tell them. What? Tell them about your trip? No, that'll be in the next video, alright? Stop hassling me.